That is my honest opinion. I'm like, what trash am I reading? This is utterly ridiculous. Hi wonderful people, and welcome back to my channel. It's Book Craze with Giselle. How are you going? What's up? What's the scene? Today your girl lined up some urban street fiction. Like I'm getting into that now. So I thought I would share with you some really good ones that I have read recently. It was mentioned in my April TBR, so you know I had to come back on and let you know my thoughts, my views, and if I would recommend these books for you to read. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Tell me, what are your thoughts on urban street fiction? What are your thoughts on urban romances or some streets or thug romances? I was first introduced to this type or this genre in January of this year, and I didn't too much like it. And I was like, you know what, Giselle? Give it a second try. So I did, and I am thoroughly enjoying it. Like at first the language was put off because it's the first time I'm, reading book with those urban slangs and stuff like that. But I'm like, Giselle, yo, you talk like that too? Like you talk like that too, yo? So what's the big deal? It was just a bit weird reading it at first, but so you let me know. If you have some good recommendations for me, let me know down below in the comments section. In my TBR, I had two books by Monica Walters, and it's Let Me Ride and Access Denied Luxury Love. Like I had those two books. I was going crazy over Access Denied book cover. Your girl read the books, so I read those two books, and I must say I enjoyed it. Like for some persons, it was like a hit or miss. If you check out my Instagram and if you follow me, you would see your girl do a little, little reel to the DMX sound on one of those books because I was just really feeling it. So check me out on my social media, it's posted there. But yes, let's get back to these books. So you have Let Me Ride. This is an age gap romance. It will fall within the taboo category because it's a reverse age gap romance. So you have Vida, who is 45, and you have Aston, and he's 28. So there's a 17 years age gap between these two characters. For some persons, they don't like it. For me, I'm like, we see this all the time. This is every day. So what's the big deal? It starts off with Vidya just, liking herself, just vibing and doing TikTok. And her boyfriend at that time walks in and he's like, why don't you act your age? And she was like, you know what, gets to step in. Don't tell me to act my age. I am as young as I feel. And we would go on TikTok today and we would see women of all ages doing talks. So my girl was just, popping it and stuff like that. Like I've seen women that all on TikTok doing the same. So I don't know what was his problem, but anyhow, it's a book, it's fiction. So it starts off like that. So she gets a call and she has to go back to her hometown due to her parents dying in a car accident. And when she was 19 and she went off to college, she purposefully did not go back because of rumors that were spreading about her. These rumors were false, but sometimes they do have an impact on persons, especially someone so young. So she goes back and she's just dealing with her grief, and she meets Aston, and Aston is like, yes, I am tired of these young women who are only playing games and these hoes. He's done with that. So he's looking for someone mature. He's looking, he's wanting to settle down. He's wanting a serious relationship because the boy was a player too. And someone that age, she knew how to handle it, which I liked it. I honestly liked it. There was nothing that I did not like about the story. Some people think that, oh, Vida, she's just too immature. I didn't like it. To me, the writing was good. I understood most of the urban language used. So for some persons, they may have some difficulties reading it. I use urban slangs all the time, so it wasn't that difficult for me to understand. Aston and Vida had something really good going on. Like, she didn't instantly give up the nookie. She didn't. She did have some hesitancy with their age gap, and given that she's back in her hometown and the rumors that was spread when she was younger, she did hesitate going into a relationship with him. And I don't want to talk about everything, but Aston mother, she's a, see that woman? You see that woman? That woman, you know, you have people out there, they like to talk and throw stones, and they don't like to mind the business what's going on in the house. Aston mother is one of those people, because she had a really big issue with her son being with Vida, and Vida basically went to school with her, and his dad was cool with it. He's like, you know, if this is what you want, fine. Her family members were very supporting. It had some twists, yes. When she was younger in college, she did get pregnant. She gave up the child, and the child, it was written in a contract that the child could only contact her when she was 25 years old. And she did that. Her daughter reached out to her, and her daughter was angry because her daughter was expecting her to be, you know, a certain type of individual, which she wasn't. And you know, it was just a really amazing story. I totally loved it. There was nothing that I did not like. Like, it was steamy enough for me, it was taboo enough for me, and there were other characters from different books that she read. So like, if you have been reading some of her other books, then you would know all of these characters. I did not, and still I didn't have any issues with these other characters coming into play and being mentioned in the book. Like, I had no issues with that. So I love this book. I'm trying to think of something in this book that I didn't like, but honestly, I cannot pinpoint anything. I cannot. Would I change anything? No. Like, if the story could be longer, yeah, because it was a quick read. Some people had like a the age gap was too big for some persons, but I had no issues. Writing was good, story was good, plot development was good. I enjoyed the characters. I am sure that if they were real, I would probably be friends with them because they were so cool. So yeah. Up next we have Access Denied, a Luxury Love. Shari and Ross. Oh Lord, Shari and Ross. I did read the synopsis for this book. Alright, and because of that and the cover, I wanted to read it. I was not expecting some of the things that I got in this book. Like, I knew it was going to have some kind of thug gangster thing. Like, I thought so. But I got more than I bargained for, because Shari's father, my God, that's Mr. Gangster. He has the connections and everything. So this book starts off with Shari meeting Ross at a video shoot because he's doing a video for his first rap single. So Ross, he has been in the game since the age of 14. His dad got arrested, and because of that, he had to try to support his family, which is his mom and his sister at that time. So at 14 years, you running the block, right? You selling drugs, you pushing, you doing whatever you had to do, because yes, your mom is working, but the amount of money that she's working for, it cannot pay the bills. So he's been doing that, and now at 24, 10 years after, he's trying to get out of the game. He gets an opportunity through his rapping skills, and he takes it and he runs with it. So he meets Shari, and they are instantly attracted to each other. However, Shari, she's attracted to a close family friend that is in his 40s. So she usually goes for guys that are well established. they have already done what they have to do in their life, and they just want to be in a relationship and settle down. So she's attracted to those kind of guys. She has been in previous relationships, however, she was burnt. So she's very hesitant going into a relationship with Ross because number one, he's now trying to establish his career. Number two, he is still in the game. So although he's coming out, he's still in the game, and she has been burnt by the game before. She has almost died because of rival gangs and all of these things, because her father was a part of that type of lifestyle. So just watching them, you know, figure out things. And oh, Ross has a 3-year-old son, so Cherie also has to think about baby mama drama. Love this book. Wouldn't change anything, to be honest. I wouldn't change anything. It was a page turner for me. I couldn't put it down because I wanted to know what was going to happen with Ross and what was going to happen with Cherie, because they had such good chemistry. And like Cherie was denying Ross access. Yes, she was attracted to him. Yes, you know, they made out and she wanted to give it up, but she couldn't and she didn't, because she knew exactly what she wanted, and you have to admire someone for that. So for me, it had a plot. The plot was there. It had some really nice sexy scenes that was hot. It didn't have as much baby mama drama. Like baby mama had her head on. She was like, you know, you do what you have to do. And Ross, he got out of the game, but it wasn't as easy because, you know, getting out of the game, there's going to be blowback. So access denied. It just came out this month, and yeah, it's a good story. I love it. If you're into reading some urban fiction or some urban street romance, thug romance, if you're into that, you are going to love Access Denied. This is not for everyone. Not everyone could, you know, handle that kind of themes in a book. It's not for everyone, but hey, give it a try. Like my first go, I'm telling you, I did not like it whatsoever. I'm like, what trash is this? That is my honest opinion. I'm like, what trash am I reading? This is utterly ridiculous. I'm like, yeah, the story is good, but my second time, and I read Let Me Ride, and then a few days after I read Access Denied, and yeah, the rest is history. I am definitely going to be reading more urban romance. I feel as though there's not much on booktube, so I am going to be reading some more. If you have some good recommendations, hit me up. If you like it, let me know if you like it. I'm going to read more, and I'm definitely going to recommend more. If you don't like it, let me know why, because you know what, it's not for everyone. When I started my channel, I said I read everything, and I'm giving you everything. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like my video, leave a comment down below. I always respond, and hit that notification bell so you would know every time I post a video. Share my video and look out until I post another video.